I don't want to see Kristi Noem's husband's boobs. You know what I'm saying? Like, some shit was going on. The bulk of my understanding is that Kristi Noem's husband is a cross-dresser. And now, guys, let me just tell you, we know something is up with Kristi Noem's husband. I mean, we know this because Kristi Noem has been banging 𝗙𝗎 𝗨𝗧𝗏, her chief of staff, for years, guys. She has been in an affair with 𝗙𝗎 𝗨𝗧𝗏 for like 9 years. 8 or 9 years she has been humping 𝗙𝗎 𝗨𝗧𝗏. Now he works for her. Like, everybody knows this. This is like as common knowledge as people knowing Benny Johnson is gay, right? It's like everybody knows it. So we know that her husband was like doing something. He either had a gay lover or he had his own lover or he's a cross-dresser, which, guys, I don't really care. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't mind. I've worn dresses on stage. I've put on girlfriend's underwear before. Why not? Why not fuck around? Dude, I can swing. I don't like do it regularly, but I don't have an issue with it. Like, you want to fucking dress however. My issue, guys, is with the hypocrisy. Okay? When you have a cross-dressing husband, you shouldn't be running around like being anti-LGBTQ. If you're gay like Benny Johnson, you shouldn't be dissing gay and trans people when you yourself are like humping all the TPUSA boys. That's the problem. The problem is I don't care what you do, but I do care when you're doing some funky shit and you're walking around acting like everybody else is doing funky shit. And it's like, dude, come on, man. Come on. Just, wear your dress, whatever, do your thing. No one cares. All right, let's see. Isn't it Byron Noem? Right? That's his name. His name is Byron. Brian. Oh, is it Brian? I'm sorry. I thought it was Byron. It's Brian. My bad. Dude, I've even been saying his name wrong. Dude, it's Brian. Oh my God. Dude, excuse me while I say his name for like the first half of the video. Pardon me because I am so like unaware of this dude. It's Brian, spelled like Byron, like a dyslexic Byron. All right, here we go. So, oh my God, dude, there is something on Fox.
Former Homeland Security Secretary Kristi Noem is asking for privacy and prayers to...
Dude, former! I love that! Like, that's my favorite thing, guys. Former Homeland Security Secretary. What was that again there, buddy? Brett, what was that? Oh, former. Yes, former. Thoughts and prayers, you cricket killer. Dude, she knew. Give me a break. Dude, that's why she's banging Corey. Because she knew and she's just not into it. And they can't get a divorce because that looks bad with their fake Christian following, right? When they get all that evangelical money, they have to look like they'd never get a divorce. She knows, okay? That's why she's taking a lover. Give me a fucking break, dude. Dude, she knows. Everybody knows.
Former Homeland Security Secretary Kristi Noem is asking for privacy and prayers tonight. She's said to be devastated by a report alleging her husband has been what is being called a cross-dressing double life. Senior national correspondent Rich Edson has details tonight. Good evening, Rich.
Good evening, Brett. Well, former Homeland Security Secretary Kristi Noem and now President Trump are responding to a report regarding Noem's husband's alleged online activities. A spokesperson tells the Daily Mail that she's devastated and that, quote, the family was blindsided by this, and they ask for privacy and prayers at the time. President Trump...
Dude, prayers? What are they praying for? What? That he gets a better bra and panties?
Tells the outlet he knew nothing about it, adding, wow, I feel badly for the family. If that's the case, that's too bad. The Daily Mail...
Hey, dude, Trump said, I don't know anything about it. Dude... You know that, like, dude, this is so funny. Isn't this crazy? And again, guys, it's like Kristi Noem's married to a drag queen. Oh, my God, right? all these people like Tim Burchett and all these drag queen weirdos that have been obsessed with drag and genitalia and shit, and now they're the ones doing it. Always. It is like always. Dude, it is always these weird Republican motherfuckers, bro. Oh my God.
Alleges it obtained hundreds of messages between Brian Noem and 3 women involved in a site where men cross-dress. The Mail posted several of these photos and writes Brian Noem allegedly sent women in the community $25,000 in virtual payments. The publication says Brian Noem did not deny the explicit conversations, but says he never put national security at risk while his wife was secretary, setting up a potential blackmail situation. Quote, yeah, I made no comments like that. That would lead to that. Brian Noem operates a crop insurance agency. He and Kristi Noem married in 1992. They have 3 adult-age children. Earlier this month, President Trump ousted Secretary Noem from her role leading the Homeland Security Department after congressional hearings where she had difficulty answering whether she was having an affair with top aide 𝗙𝗍𝗪.
Dude, she had difficulty answering whether she was having an affair, but coincidentally, her husband's a cross-dresser. Like, bro, dude, these people are so toxic. They are so phony and fucked up. They are so fucked up. Secret double life of Kristi Noem's cross-dressing husband, Byron. The pouting, busty bimbo photos and trove of explicit messages. Now, this sounds like so Jerry Springer. It's like so wild and outlandish. And yet, here we are. This is the husband of the head of Homeland Security, right? Oh, Jesus. Daily Mail has reviewed hundreds of messages involving 3 women from the bimbofication scene, where adult performers transform themselves into real-life Barbie dolls by pumping colossal amounts of saline into their breasts. Byron confessed his lust for huge, ridiculous boobs and even made indiscreet remarks about his 34-year marriage to former Homeland Security Secretary Noem. Our investigation can exclusively disclose. Oh, he was talking smack about the wife, dude. All right. In a selfie shared with one of his online contacts, Byron, an insurance mogul, can be seen squeezing into a flesh-colored crop top and skin-tight pink shorts. The rugged father of 3 appears to have stuffed 2 balloons inside his shirt to resemble breasts, positioning the knots to mimic nipples. Oh my God. Now, what's crazy is here's a recent photo that they took at Mar-a-Lago. Now, again, guys, I don't care if you're cross-dressing. None of this matters. Or if you want to, like, hang out with adult performers and shit, or you have weird kinks, nobody cares. What we do care is when you have kinks and you're trying to legislate morality, then we care. Another photo shows the rancher and businessman wearing figure-hugging green leggings and a white top stretched over 2 bulging orbs. Remarkably, Byron's face is clearly visible in both images. He pouts playfully at the camera, seemingly unconcerned that his online activity could pose security implications for his wife's position at the heart of the Trump admin. Texts and WhatsApp messages reveal that Byron sent his secret roster of online acquaintances at least $25,000 via Cash App and PayPal. But when the payments were delayed or failed to materialize, the chats would quickly turn sour. One of the women became so disgruntled, okay, she posted about his behavior on social media before later deleting it. When Daily Mail reached Brian by telephone, he did not deny having explicit conversations or sharing photos of himself dressed as a woman. It was also put to him that he had made indiscreet comments about his wife and could have endangered national security by exposing her to the threat of blackmail. Yeah, I made no comments like that. That would lead to that, Brian said. I deny the second part of that. Dude, what is that quote, bro? Right? I made no comments like that. That would lead to that. I deny the second part. Dude, what an idiot. He then hung up. Mrs. Noem is devastated. A spokesperson for DHS said the family was blindsided by this. No, it wasn't. No, they knew. They asked for privacy and prayers at this time. Now, I don't think the kids know. I'd be willing to bet that the kids didn't know. The kids are probably finding this out for the first time. Dude, Kristi knows. That's why she's taken a lover for 10 years, bro. She knows. She knows, and she's like, you do your thing, I'll do mine. But I don't think the kids knew. They know now, but I fully know that Kristi Noem knew. They know, okay? Because otherwise, dude, he would have been a threat to her political career. Give me a fucking break, dude. He openly admitted to having a wife and family. He'd say, I love my wife, I want to get better. Then he'd disappear, come back, and start again. Over time, the models began to figure out the real identity of their shadowy benefactor. A second woman told Daily Mail she pocket dialed Jason and was astonished to hear a voicemail greeting saying, Noem Insurance, leave a message. A quick Google search pulled up photos of Kristi and Brian. And so that's how she figured it out. Oh, Lord, dude. That is hilarious, dude. Oh, my God. So they figured it out by butt dialing. That is classic. I was completely shocked. I said, why are you doing this? I didn't think hot guys did this. The woman said, he said he didn't even care. I thought you should care. Your wife could lose everything she ever worked for. The second woman had also read about Kristi's alleged affair with Lewandowski, longtime GOP operative who married 9/11 widow Allison Hardy in 2005 and has 4 kids. I asked him about it, and his response was, I know there's nothing I can do about it. Dude, that's brutal. Right? Do you not care your wife having an affair? He's like, oh, I know there's nothing I can do about it. Can I put some more balloons in my chest? Oh, show me your boobies. Oh my God, dude. And Corey Lewandowski is an ugly MFer, dude. Look at how weird he is. See, I think Brian probably gets in full balloon gear and tight pants and watches them, guys. You know it. You know that there's some shit where Brian is sitting on the edge of the bed with his bimbofication regalia on, just watching it go down. I guarantee it. Okay? I know some kinky people. Believe me, he's in there. I mean, if he's into humiliation, then MAGA is like the perfect place for him, bro. Right? If you are into humiliation, MAGA is your party, guys. Right? If you have a humiliation kink, then MAGA is for you. What a great fit for the MAGA. Oh my God, dude. What are we doing, bro, with the balloons? Jesus. But I mean, guys, this is like not new, okay? Cross-dressing. Dude, there are like half of the Republican congressmen are gay. Easily. I'd say easily 50%. Maybe 60% of all the Republican congressmen are gay. Like all of them. And pretty much every vehemently anti-LGBTQ person on the planet is like has some gay tendencies. If you are like driven rabidly against the LGBTQ, I guarantee you they got some latent sexuality shit going on. Okay, they do. What is up, guys? Thank you so much for watching. You like the video, you want to support independent resistance media, you know what to do. Drop that sub, hit the like button, and please share it. And we do love our members, so if you want to become a member, it's another really great way to support. Thanks again for everything, guys. I'll see you next time. Let's go.